couple more sections today. These are the bulk of the app and probably the most important sections of this app. So I will take a little bit more time going over these and give you some pointers on what to do with it. If you look at these, we're going to go over medical events and then the quarterly health questionnaire. The medical events is important for any type of issue that you have while you're in active duty or training. And this could be a leg injury, knee injury, exposure event, if you were exposed to burn pits. So everything that you can think of while you're in service, this is where you're going to document it. So we will start if you click on medical events. And again, you will see if you have anything down for medical events, it'll be down there. And just to show you what it looks like, here's a hand injury that I entered. Click on it, and this will show you what you entered, the position, the date, details that were put into it. If you took a picture, it's going to save that picture to your file as well. And there's a picture of the hand. Evaluation details if you were evaluated at that time. I will go back now, and we will show you how to add this. Again, click the plus blue sign. You can take a picture of the affected issue. You could take a picture of the burn pit, you standing next to it if you were there. Really, you can add whatever you need to for supporting document. And then the right side, if you already have something saved to your device, you can upload it. We'll do title. And again, you could pick. So let's just say that we injured our knee. So you enter knee. We're going to go next to the date. Say this was on November 10th. Save. Injury position. Let's go. We injured our bilateral knees. Event details. Hard landing during static line jump. Where are you evaluated? If you click no here, that's the end of it. You're going to be able to save it and put this into your file. If you were evaluated, you click yes, and then you're going to put all the other information. It's going to tell you who. We'll just put PA, evaluation date, 16th. Where were you evaluated? You could put, again, if you're evaluated in a clinic, you could do curbside consult if it was just on the side. If your medic saw you, this is where you're going to want to put that. Medic in unit. Which received treatment, ACE wrap, and Motrin. Witness, if you had a witness, this is where you'd put your witness down. And then we will save the event. And as you see, it pops up there. So this is going to give you the ability to document those injuries that have happened to you while you were in service that may not make it to your service treatment records, or they were a curbside consult and they told you to take Motrin and to follow up, but you weren't able to follow up because of certain circumstances. So really, this is going to be meant to capture injuries, illnesses that happened to you during your service. Now we're going to go back out and we're going to go through the quarterly health questionnaire. This is going to happen every 3 months, and this is important to go through. Think of it as the extended version of your periodic health assessment, but you're able to document more detail, and then you're able to keep this for yourself, and it's going to be accessible to the examiner and also to the VBA when you go to file a claim. So if we go to a quarterly health questionnaire, this is where you'll see it. Now, again, if you've completed previous ones, it's going to be on the bottom. It's very important to note that you have to finish it as soon as you start it. You can't go back and over time and change it. So make sure that you give yourself 5 to 10 minutes to complete this to make sure that it's saved accurately. So what we will do, let's click the Start Assessment. And what you're going to notice is a long section. And this is important because it goes over and really does a health review. So remember, you're important. Take the time to do this. We have created a way for you to automatically check off no, and then you can check off yeses to help save you time if you want to. You can go individually and check boxes if you like. Let's go back. And if you click this no, it's going to automatically fill it and it's going to take you to the next section. Same thing. You click no, it will automatically fill it for you. So you'll go through all the questions and it's going to be broken down into sections: digestion, intestinal, ears, skin, renal, allergies, and the list goes down. So for intensive purposes, I'm going to show you how we fill it out. We're going to do no, and then I'll show you how to do a positive. Every question has to be answered to be able to save it. So let's go up to the top and let's pick one to fill out. Let's say that we notice a chronic cough. So you've indicated a chronic cough. This is where you're going to answer the questions. When did it start? You will put your date down. It started the 17th. Let's save it. Describe your circumstances. Remember to try to be as complete and as thorough as needed. It's not asking you to write a book. It's not asking you to write one word. Just describe it. So you could describe chronic cough started after exposure to burn pits. Have continued to have issues with shortness of breath and exercise. What are your current symptoms? Ongoing cough. Were you evaluated? Again, your yes or no. So if you click yes, you'll put who evaluated you, where you were evaluated, and the date. So let's put this, we'll put John Doe, base clinic, and the date. Let's go to the 15th, save it, and let's add it. So let's just say for all intents and purposes, the rest of this exam is no. I have everything else is fine. And you hit save. There's your quarterly health assessment. And what you'll notice, it's just going to pull up your positives for issues that you have going on. You will get reminders within the app if you haven't completed your quarterly health questionnaire to be able to make sure that you're doing it every 3 months. And this will help you when you go to separate from service. So if there's an ongoing issue, it's documented. You need to remember there are two things that the VBA is going to look for when it comes to service connection, direct service connection. One of them is a nexus, meaning did it incur in service, did it start in service? And then the second is chronicity, meaning was it an ongoing issue while you were in service? So if you do have an ongoing issue, this is going to help capture that and paint the picture that it was established as being chronic issue in service. You can start these assessments whenever you need to if you want to do them more frequently. Again, all you do is you click the button and it will go through. Once you have checked a positive, it's going to ask you the next time if it's resolved. So it remembers what your previous QHQ was. That way, which is important for compensation and pension, that creates that chronicity. So if it resolves, you click yes, and then the next time you go do your QHQ, it's going to be starting over again, so it's going to be yes or no. So this is a way to kind of remind you that, hey, last time you said you had shortness of breath. Is this still ongoing? Again, if you click the back button without filling anything out, it's going to tell you that all information will be lost. I'm going to click yes. And again, when you want to go home, you click the home button. So those are medical events in the QHQ. The next video, I will be going over badges, verifications, and then creating the PDF from your service treatment records. Thank you.